A presentation by a gentleman that we met about 3 years ago. Actually, no, a lot longer than that. You came to their first Compton Unified project, yes. So I guess it's been almost 5 years. But I met a guy who said that he would help me shape a message that would help all of the instructors, all the faculty get better at reaching the digital learner. And as we know, some of these students, especially young ones, know as much, maybe more how to use this technology than we do as adults. So Ted said that he was going to help me create a platform that would reach the influencers, the stakeholders, and learning more about how to reach these digital learners. And so 5 years later, we've now got Ted to address some of the entry points to getting us better at reaching the people who are going to be our next workforce. So without further ado, I want to introduce Ted Lai from Apple.
Thank you very much. I've given a title to the presentation, but it's not like I'm really going to stick to exactly that title. It's more of a conversation. There's going to be a little bit of discussion. It's really about raising the bar, though. How can we raise the bar for learning, and for learning with technology? So in this day and age, a little bit about myself. I come from education. I taught mostly elementary, some middle school. I was also an adjunct instructor at Cal State University Fullerton, as well as Cerritos College. I've been with Apple about 6 years now, and I've done plenty of different things. I'm currently on the national team for education development executives. So that means former educators, and my focus area is curriculum and instruction. So really, it's not just about technology, but it's really about how do we integrate it, how do we use it, how do we change classes. Across the world, there are thousands of one-to-one programs where every kid gets a laptop or an iPad. That's pretty astounding. But I wouldn't say that all of them are innovating. And a lot of them are just a teacher or instructor or professor saying, I'm going to lecture and you're going to take notes on this iPad or this laptop. And that's not the point. How can we really have pedagogical shift? So I like starting with quotes and questions. And so I have a quote here. And it's, if we teach today as we taught yesterday, we rob our children of tomorrow. Does anybody know who that comes from? All right. Does anyone have a guess when this was said?
I remember maybe almost a year ago.
You're right. John Dewey, 1916. If I had a prize, I would be throwing it over. John Dewey said this in 1916, and it feels even more applicable now than probably back then.